I call it a stage light. That's glorifying it quite a bit. Okay. I should be live. I've just changed a bunch of stuff around and cut Restream out in its entirety. Ah, yes, there we are. So, at this point, it's just YouTube getting the Rimworld. Summary of what's happened. So I tried to just fix things up a little and do a little bit more defenses, and well, everything possible that could go wrong did go wrong. And then some. His ex-lover showed up in an attack with nothing but explosives. As well as several other raids. This fella's staying for the moment. Yeah, no, it was... a lot of craziness has happened. But nothing important, really. We're pretty short on food, which is a problem. We're going to have to start eating the yaks. There's too many yaks. That's always when I start running low on food with this colony, is when there's not enough yak, or too many yaks. So, we'll have to do something about that. I got some doggos! They're not huskies. They're not cold temperature dogs. This is a problem. Oh, geez, someone needs to move this. Yeah, we need to haul a few things around. Anyway, the mortars suck. They can't hit worth shit. I used them a couple of times. Anyway, I think... yeah, he's got a couple new terrible injuries that are permanent. Also, they got fibrous mechanites and sensory mechanites, which are apparently two different things. Hey, his sight is above 100% right now. Yeah, it's going to take us a while to get rid of these things. We're almost out of medicine. It's a volcanic winter. Wait, where'd it go? Maybe that went away. I don't know. Anyway, stuff is difficult. Here, make meals. Stuff is difficult. There we go. Another broken one. Lots of broken stuff. But the biggest thing that I did, you might notice these guys all have packs on their backs. So, I established Mining Camp A. And we're done with Mining Camp A. I do need to send somebody here for one more trip to gather some more. There's a little bit of resources left. Just a smidge. But, you were basically done with this place. It was rough. It was really rough coming here. And I really feel like there's probably more map if I could cut into it, but I'm not going to try. You can see his mining's gotten all the way up to 8, almost 9. That's great progress. He still needs animal handling and art. And medical is an eternal quest. He'll get there eventually. So the Labrador Retrievers, I intend to keep them entirely indoors where it's warm enough for them to survive. And they're mostly for hauling, not for fighting. Now, the wargs, I don't know where they are right now. They're a cold weather critter. I want to train them to be attack dogs that accompany me in battle. I think the wargs are on a different level from, you know, pretty much any other dog. I mean, good grief, it's a warg. Let me see. We have a radioactive meteorite here, and I never finished up the jade one. We need to process... Actually, we need to process the jade, make more money. I do have a lot of this, but a lot of my apparel is quite bad, so we need a new set of clothes anyway. The power grid's not enough, and I really, really, really want to build the big fancy thing now. The fabricator bench, and see what it offers. So I'm just gonna kind of relocate a couple of shelves up in there for now. And we still have Valentine the Husky somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Anyway, she can stay through the winter. She fell out of the sky in a pod. We had several of those. We fixed her up. Oh, don't even train this to haul. I can't do that anymore. In fact, don't do that either. Stay out of combat. During the summer, I think with the Labrador Retrievers can do a lot of retrieving. Alright, guys. So, we have food. Let's begin the unloading. It's pretty much pure steel. I didn't find any other resources or dig for any other resources. Yeah, I guess he needs sleep. We'll let him sleep a little. Alright. Funny they'll never do hauling, but they'll move the shelves. Figure that one out. Okay. The fabrication bench. Just checking to make sure I posted to YouTube. Gotta make sure. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the food shortage thing's gonna get real bad soon. Oh no. Yeah. Feed it something. Quick. This got burned during an attack. Completely burned to ash. I have to grow new hay now. I think that's pretty much everything that happened. No. You keep unloading. Whoops. Yeah, just keep unloading. I want all this crap inside. We worked very hard for this. Oh, also a meteor fell in my, yeah, we're gonna take care of that too. We've got a lot to do. Is the fire foam getting tracked everywhere? It is. Look, just unload the animals. Check it out. 300. Okay. I don't have enough components, do I? Did we have any components? Beavers? Oh, who cares? That map's not really a thing anymore. I will try to send someone to retrieve stuff from it later, but... Okay. 600. Okay. 100. Okay, that one's intact. 200 plus a few traps. I kind of feel like I gotta stop using the steel traps. We should switch to stone. They take forever to make, but... and they do less damage, but... I can't afford to keep using up my steel. I even threw a few wooden ones out there just because I was low on resources. Yeah, let's go ahead and make... I wish I could just use the mines. That's what I really want to use. All right. This will help. These traps will definitely help. These were traps that tended to get hits. All right. Yep, phase out the steel ones. They were great. They really were. But we're going to be using stone traps now. And this little place, I think it speaks for itself, honestly. It's pretty obvious what I did here. It's like, yeah. That side was the most undefended corner was over here, so we're going to make it a very well-defended spot. Then I'm going to probably need to defend down here next. This is probably the next zone to set up a defense, because these tend to work pretty well most of the time. Oh, and we absolutely have to get more power. Yes. Let's get that. His talking is boosted massively. What does hearing do for you? Well, we'll find out. Outlaw Outpost. Beat up 6 guys, get Chronicles of the Brick, which is a cookbook. Interesting. She won't do that. God. Yeah, you're lucky we're letting you stay over the winter, because, man, you're annoying. Alright, you do the body thing. We're gonna have to pick some of you for the slaughter. Let me see. Keep one. The ones that can't produce milk are of little use to me. Alright, that reduces their numbers just a little bit. Ah. Alright. We're going to turn some stuff into meals in the refrigerator. My refrigerator could use the stuff. We need to get our hands on more Oh, come on. What's the matter now? This apparently is serious pain that I can't get rid of. combine it with this, and it's pretty bad. Hmm. I think I'm going to have to upgrade to lavish meals. There. Now she's at a major break risk. Oh, well, she just needs a meal. Okay. I'm going to have to get components. I really want this thing. Everything in there's frozen. That's great. Make some real food. Slowly, we get rid of these. Can you cook? No. Mining? Wait a minute, you can dig? Well, actually, maybe you're not so useless. Not an entirely useless person. Yes. Not much, but it'll be enough. I put off mining these, letting my guy have more time to gather mining skill and such. Alright. Next, put some over here. 12, there's not enough. We gotta not let the dogs eat the lavish meals. Is there a way I can do that? Yeah, now that we got so many of them, I have to make another alteration. Except... just kibble. And as for all the animals... this is now forbidden. And we'll let Valentina do as she likes. But for everyone else, that's it. Stop opening and closing the door to let the heat out. All these problems have to stop. Come on. Make kibble. Oh, shit. Alright, that's okay, that's okay. I just have to set her to working on the harvest. Alright. Kibble. This can be done. Man. Alright, Franklin. I need to find... here's a spot. Yeah, you're gonna go over there and do that. So many interesting researches ahead. Okay. Deliver. Don't stop. They're hungry. Oh, he needed tending? Oh yeah, this stuff. Okay, yeah. Keep tending to that and to yourself. Alright. Shit, man. Why are you training wargs? Get to the mines! There should be enough there. We should be able to get things constructed. Yes, if only she'd bring them back with her. What? Whoa. No, you're not. Takes you too long to walk out here through all the heavy snow. Opportunity. Hello. Well, we got meat. Oh, this isn't warm enough. I gotta do something about that chunk. Okay, good. Good. We've got so much we need to get done. Okay, I know what to do. I can force her to haul a little bit of it. Even though she doesn't like hauling. There she goes. Oh, man, it took all of that. That's the price. Okay, how's the meal situation? We'll be okay. Power is not keeping up with demand. Well, let's have a look at you! What do you do? Let's find out. At the moment, nothing. Turn it off. Turn this off. Turn that off. Turn that off. For now. Until we get the house in order, let's just turn everything off. We'll have to figure out how to get more power. I think more power goes here as a windmill or two. But we have to be able to defend everything. Probably the defense grid and then the mills. We don't have the resources to build another defense grid. Do I even have medicine anymore? I don't. That's not good. Everything is terrible, dirty. Can't. Oh, hey, silver. Oh, right, thrombo fur. I really want thrombo fur. can I handle a thrombo? That's a question. If I could lure it into here, it'd probably cause too much damage to be worth it. Mobility isn't good enough. So I cannot make eyeballs at the bench. What do I need for this? Unlocks advanced components. I need bionic replacements. That's what I need. I need to research prosthetics first. Okay, we'll get the shield belt, prosthetics, bio eyes. It'll be great. Ah, 3. All right. Cook everything you got. Lavish is too expensive. That'll be your last batch. Go to fine. Actually, let me see the exact details. ×2 nutrition, ×2. Let's see. That's what I thought. The lavish meals are too expensive. I think fine costs the same as simple. Jealous of Franklin's room? How? It's because yours is just so dirty. Once she cleans it up, she will be happy with it again. The dogs can eat corn? I thought I was going to have to keep their kibble stored, but... Oh shit, they can't eat from this spot. Oh, that's right! Ha ha! Never mind. Doggy bowl goes... Ah, jeez, so dirty. Doggy bowl goes in the kitchen, I guess? Okay, that should get them their food. Alright. This'll take away that jealousy debuff. Yeah. Anything else we should mine? Yeah, we should have some spare components, honestly. That'll be fine. It happened again? This happened earlier. Temperatures will grow colder. Well, that's great. So slighted isn't where you take a task from someone. I wonder what slighted is then. Turning off all that stuff seems to have helped. Alright. All the kibble. I want to get on with the research. But we still haven't finished picking up or cleaning up. Oh my gosh, there's still bodies. Please finish that. Oh, what can I do? You're so useless to me. Gonna have to either sell some puppies or do some Cruella de Vil shit. One of the two. I cannot feed this many. It's not possible. God, everything's so filthy. So much trouble. Alright, everything has been built that we can afford to build, except the limestone traps. I definitely want those set. And that can be something that you begin working on. That's something useful you can do. That's right. Provide material support. Alright, hauling getting better. Failed. Hey, he's getting the animals up. Once he hits 8, he can start taming useful things. Maybe. There's no wildlife. That volcanic winter is, it's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Well, dogs can eat meat. Can I name it? No, don't take it there. Ah, they always go for the shelf. I want a dog bowl. Well, good dog. At least you put it in the dog bowl. God, we need more stuff. Winter has truly begun. Okay, 40 below. It's a volcanic super winter. Is it going to get so bad? If it hits 50 below, the yaks will be in trouble. I don't know how cold it's going to get. Oh, don't just... No, not the hidden conduit. Don't mess with that. No, I was supposed to delete this. I have to put a docky shelf in. Oh, wait, no, it's priority. That's how it works. Yeah. Critical. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah. Did you get this machine pistol out of here? Bio-coated machine pistol out of here. Fine. The spear is fine. We'll appreciate the added metal. See, that's a no. No, 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 no. I want to keep that. I don't know why I'm keeping that. You know what? Screw it. You can melt it. Just don't get rid of the EMP. Oh, fork. Ah, oh, crud. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? That's a lot. How's the warg training coming? I bet you wargs would give them a hard time. Look, I haven't even finished cleaning up the last mess. Equip the large machine gun. I was keeping it all this time for you. Alright. Well, we'll try the mortars again. You never know, it might work. High explosive shell. One enemy for a small amount of damage. That's better than most mortar shots. Actually, that might be sufficient that this person's completely out of the fight. Okay, one dead. Nothing. That's what I'm used to seeing. These are the incendiary rounds. Alright, that was it. Man, mortars suck. Alright. I need them to come this way. Not up. Where's your gun? Ah! No, 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 no. Ah! Where is it? Oh! Well, shit. That's not good. Great. Better move. No! So dumb. You forgot your rifle. You just forgot you didn't have it in your hands. You went all the way out there forgetting you didn't have a rifle. No. No, that's not what happened. Okay, wow, it saved right there. Okay, go get the frickin' rifle. Alright, so you're gonna go wait here. Still the one just bleeding out. Okay, you got that? Good. I think you should go open this door. I think that's a great spot to fight from. Alright, trying these defenses for real this time. Where's the other warg? Guard, 1 of 3. Well, it's a work in progress. Okay, here comes. Why didn't you shoot? Okay, you're not shooting. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good room. Bonk. Ha! How are they still coming? I know it's expensive with all these things shooting, but... I mean, I know that's going to be expensive to reload these, guns. But, I mean, how can you not love seeing that? Yeah, and don't come back! Ooh, wandering into my random trap field that I forgot. Okay. I've tried repeatedly to make peace with you, yahoos. Oh, shit, she's gonna eat all my chocolate now. Why are you so useless? I just like people who won't do basic tasks because they feel like they're above it. It's such an annoying trait for these guys to have. Alright. Priority 1, get rid of the bodies. Tend to yourself. I still haven't gotten this out of the way so dogs can have it. Why didn't you shoot at the enemy? Get this out of there. Okay. Dog bowl filled. Now the yak shouldn't starve. Now you need to go eat and rest. Ah. You know what? There's been some progress here. Massive progress. The divorce has gone from a -70 to a -26. Ah. That's huge. That's huge. If it goes down to just a -15, maybe we can work something out. Man, this place has become so filthy. Alright, I need a new area. Okay. Let's put it as... because they can hunt for themselves, honestly, the wargs. I'll let it be this. Okay, this area is now called Outside. Wargs, you are now outside, doggos, because holy crap. Oh hey, we've mastered watermill generators. Can't use those, but, you know, it's nice. Ah! A trade ship. An opportunity. Hello, yes, please. Ah! Okay. Hmm. They're selling yaks. The local yak dealership. Nutrient paste is weirdly expensive, considering everyone hates the stuff. Alright, some leathers and things. They sell steel? Oh, I want that. I might do a lot to get that steel. Bow making? I think I already have a book on bow making. Oh, I need that one. Okay. Hmm. What else can I part with for more steel? You know what? I'll part with anything to get the steel. I can turn 12 steel into one component. That's not a bad ratio. Alright. Hmm. I can afford this. Barely. This is huge. This is more than I got from the mining expedition. Alright, I just won't have money. That's fine. It's probably not fine, but it's... I also need chem fuel. Crap. I'll live. Okay. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. What do we do with it? I don't like how unstable my power has been. I'm gonna put a turbine here. So glad I don't have to deal with those bzzz anymore. Alright, that should help. Why can't I put one on that tile? That's weird. Weird. Whatever, it'll work. As long as it works. Alright. This is an area we're gonna want to defend. Hmm. What I really want is to get to the next level of cannon. The next level of turret. The expensive turrets seem like they might be a good idea. I guess I just put a hard point here. What if I set it up like this? Biggest worries they come from here. Hmm. Hmm. now that I see that they explode, I like the walls between them even more. Doesn't just provide cover. Alright. What if... Alright. This would be the centerpiece to a defensive thing here. I'll go further. Alright. This is expensive. That's most of the steel we just bought right there, as well as needing to make a bunch of limestone bricks. However, that's a pretty good range. I kind of like it. Then when I get the better turrets, they can go up here. Of course, you'd want it to be a crossfire should anyone come up this way. They should be greeted by that. See, I don't want them to stand here and shoot that way. I want them to step up into this. So I guess you tuck one there. This is almost all the steel we just bought at the cost of, well, everything we could sell. And then a limestone trap here, 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 and there. And most importantly, there. Alright. I can put some wind generators here. Now, my animals will be at extreme risk if they come this way. I can maybe pen my animals in an attack? I don't know. I don't know what'll happen to the animals. But I do know that we're basically protected from every direction unless they choose to specifically drill through the wall here, which they always could. Or they fall from the sky here, which we've seen happen once. Those are nightmare scenarios I don't know how to deal with. But otherwise, these are still too soft. When I get the better turret, I'm going to add to these. I'll probably literally move these up and put the big turret in the back. I'll probably just put a few big turrets down. I might also put them inside the house. For the halls, I don't know. I don't know. Wish I had a command that said clear all the doorways with something stuck in them. That would be nice. Okay, you don't need to rest right now. Keep going. Good work. Keep going. "12 simple helmets, and we'll give you 1 fancy helmet." A single helmet that's worth 15k? How good is a masterwork helmet? That would be above excellent, right? 12 helmets? No, I can't make 12 helmets. Could I make them out of wood? No, I wouldn't have the wood either. You know what? I just can't do it. I'm beat. Still with the crippling power issues. We gotta clean this place. Need 2 components. See, looks like I'm gonna need... That's fine. Redundant circuits. Alright, you're going to need... to mine more. Awful quiet today. Let me see if something's broken with my stream. No, no one's chatting today. Hold on, I can see chat over here. Why can't I see chat over there? Hey guys, hey Drawbard! I don't understand what the error is here. Well, chat's broken today. Well, okay then! I'll put this chat over here where I can see it. Stuff's still broken. What's that? 5 below? 5 below's not that bad. In Celsius? Oh, that's fine. The stream has upload hiccups. Hey there, Buster. How you doing today? Okay, the left comm range. Oh. Crap. Oh, shit. It's okay. We'll get you something warm through the winter. I have so much I need to do around this place. Then we get researching again. Ooh. No, you good? See if you can save her tow. Alright. May the power stop flickering. Shame I can't pick these up and move this. The only person I see in chat is you. It's really cold inside. One of the heaters is broken as well. Alright, doggone it. I need to make something warm for her. I need to craft many a thing. Gotta fix this ratty apparel. Wow, major break. Jeez, the sick and pain is really causing him problems. I probably need more batteries on this network. But they're expensive. And I can't afford things right now. Clean the place. It's pretty bad. Oh, hello there, Instinct. Maybe this will get his mood a little better. These are so slow to construct. But they don't cost steel, and he's on the verge of total freakout again. Go clean the kitchen. Maybe we'll get rid of unsightly environment debuffs. Also, dirty kitchen's not good. The dogs make so much mess. Come on. Yeesh. Alright, feeling better today? Great. Okay. That's what I like to see. And we're going to get all of these powered up. Then we're going to need limestone. It's going to be really good when we get to summer, I swear. The volcanic winter is just killing our solar panel efficiency. And making it even colder so the heaters have to struggle more. And it's kind of rough. It's 45 below. The others gave up with broken chat. Well, I can't help that. Just boiled milk. Good. Yes. Ah, yeah. Man, those traps take eternity. I don't just keep saying the same thing, but my gosh, those traps take forever. Alright, anybody that gets inside has to deal with the halls of turrets. And the laboratory retrievers. I'm not worried about that map right now. It's too much to travel in the winter. The volcanic winter. What do you mean my thumbnail's the same as yesterday? It should be. Please tell me that the thumbnail is Rimworld and not something weird. It should be a Rimworld thumbnail. Please tell me it's a Rimworld thumbnail. Okay, it's a Rimworld thumbnail. Oh, thank goodness. Ah. Oh. Yeah, no, that's just a place I left some metal lying around. We'll go back to it later. Ignore it. It's approaching 50 below. But with that thrombo fur, you're clear for 88 below. So no worries there. Okay, 300 limestone blocks. Okay. I need to run a line this way. We should probably do something about that book. Okay. So. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. They can do whatever they want there. There's nothing there. Alright. Okay. I think I'm going to set you to hauling and cleaning for a bit. And gardening. Ugh. Oh, shit, the title is wrong? I don't know why. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So we got some kind of funky error going on here. This is the title that I gave it. It's just sitting here like this, and it's generating an error. So I will, after the stream, see if I can figure out what the hell's going on. I don't know what's broken. I tried to take Restream out of the mix and go back to just YouTube. Alright. We did not finish cremating the bodies. That has to happen. Must. Alright. Alright. Everyone's gotten food poisoning now. From the dirty dog kitchen. It's a rough volcanic winter. Oh crap, I need to feed the pen animals again. Hold on. Dog food to dogs. Well, as long as you know you're gonna have to fix all that. Hey! Hey! Don't smash the lights! Did you just destroy an advanced component? Those things are expensive. Ugh. Tired. I don't destroy a bunch of stuff when I'm tired, but... Alright, put up a new dresser. A sturdier one. You just had it in for that dresser, huh? Man, everyone is so sick and terrible right now. Alright. Manage area inside. Stay out of the kitchen, dogs. Failures. No, not you. Not you. I want this to be a high quality dresser. Okay. Vomiting everywhere. He's probably not at his best. Well, we got it to be normal. Eh. You know, the dog seemed like such a good idea, but man. And all the food poisoning is just too much. Wait. Oh, crap. That's why suddenly everyone was getting food poisoning. This door was broken somehow, so this counted as one room. Okay. That's why we had a problem, because suddenly, oh no, this door's gone. Well, all the food's gonna be terrible now. Great. What? Franklin, this lady? No, she's just staying for the winter. She's really prissy and annoying. She refuses to haul anything. I can't make kibble. We might have to harvest this early. Oh, jeez, yes, please, finish cremating. Good. Get rid of the last of the bodies. They're clogging up doorways. Okay, your thing went away. The sensory ones are still there. For now. What do I make of the Steam simulation situation? Why? What's going on with Steam? Did something recently change? I have nothing to feed you. Corn. Critical. No choice. Harvest some unripe corn. Unripe corn. This has been a particularly terrible winter. You just can't afford this many mouths. Alright. I think we've just about finished putting up most of the traps. We need the defenses over here to be finished. Could you... If you're gonna haul corn, please haul corn. Right. Dog bowl refilled. Okay. Kitchen. Now I know I put the wargs outside. That was the problem. Fixed. Okay. Okay, that should help. Soul Lash 2. That's a game. I remember looking at that game once, but I can't remember what it was about. Payment processors power over their content? No, I'm not sure what you're talking about. If it's happened during the time I've been on vacation, I probably haven't heard about anything that's happened in the last 2 months. I've been, you know, either streaming or working or eating or sleeping, pretty much non-stop. I've watched almost nothing on YouTube and almost no news for a bit. Completely out of the loop, basically. Ah, shit. Alright. Don't let it spread to the corn. Yeah. Yeah, get straight to it. She tries to walk away, to play poker. No. There are so many mods for this game I can think of. Little changes that would make it so much more user-friendly. Because the only way I could get her to stick to the job would be to put her on an all-work schedule. And even that isn't guaranteed, because I've seen them wander off. There. It's like Kenshi, Dwarf Fortress. Like, yeah, I remember looking up the name Soul Lash. Soul Lash 2. Yeah, I had it actually as a tab on my phone to remind me to look into it more. Yeah, I know what game you're talking about now. No, I don't have it. Yet. Content may violate the rules and standards set forth by Steam's payment processors. So it's Visa and MasterCard sticking their dicks into yet another place that nobody wants them. God. The governments of the world really need to make laws about Visa and MasterCard. That volcanic winter still hasn't ended. Well, my opinion of the payment processors is exactly what I just said. We need laws. Payment processors have no business deciding what people can and can't do. Holy shit. That's the other place. I don't care about that place. I need a tranquilizer dart I could just knock people out with when they get troublesome. Alright, a little bit more. This will be done. Once summer comes and we kick the dogs outside, they'll have been trained. We've been pushing their training the whole time. It'll be a great year. We'll get so much done. I really need to research hydroponics. Would this volcanic winter please go away? It's awful. Alright, we have 150 steel left. And a few components. I want one more. Geothermal. Look, I can't. I'm full. I can't have another person. Alright, we'll take care of you. Great. An addict. A trigger-happy addict. You're gonna freeze to death almost instantly. We'll see if we can get you inside. It's, as long as the power holds together, it's just warm enough inside. I'm sure I have a bedroll somewhere, but I don't see it. It's just warm enough inside. No, wait. Ah, there she is. If we're quick about this, you might live. Yeah, that hypothermia is coming in real quick, ain't it? You're lucky it's only 25 below and not 50. Bonk. I have no medicines. Hopefully that'll change this summer. I'm still annoyed at the loss of my trees. Very annoyed. But I should just be grateful Heal Root seems to survive the winters. A great year, I sure hope so. Look at this. This is the first time their relationships have been positive in ages. Doggone it. I only kept a few. Alright, looks like Miss Fisher will be fine. Oh, it's a volcanic winter and it's freezing cold. Alright, fine. Noob can stay here till it's warm as well. He doesn't like us. Well, that's great. Alright. Space Marine Medic. Is that so? Hold on a second. All he's got is a knife. Oh, jeez, yeah, he can't handle this cold. Come on in. At least you're willing to clean, unlike the last guys. Alright, if he cleans and sorts things for us, at least that'll be a service. Franklin's been driving me crazy because she doesn't do anything. Oh, the payment processors have been mucking with stuff for years. They were messing with anime, they were messing with Japanese websites. There was some talk that maybe the Japanese government was going to make their own payment processor and undercut Visa and MasterCard, but nothing ever happened. It's been on the edge of my awareness for years that Visa and MasterCard specifically have just been going around making decisions about who can and can't do business on the internet. They have, well, since they're working together, they basically have a monopoly on business on the internet. Basically, the two organizations own all money on the internet effectively. There's no other way to do business. Well, unless you want to deal in crypto, some sites have been doing their own ways to get around things and do money, but it's really, really hard to do business. And nobody else can make a credit card because they've made it impossible for anyone else to ever make a credit card. Don't ask me how. They push laws and they lobby for things. They make everything as expensive and difficult with as much red tape as possible, and if something slips through the cracks, they just buy it. And then they own that thing. I could be wrong, but I think MasterCard actually started out as a rich person thing. I won't swear to this because I'm going by fuzzy memories from a long time ago, but I think MasterCard all the rich people, they had all these different clubs and resorts and whatever else. And each one of them, you had to have a card. You'd pull out your card and show them, yes, I'm a member of your whatever it is. And originally, it was a MasterCard that would just get you into a ton of different things, and you just have to carry one card. And somehow it evolved into a credit card that anyone could use. I don't know. Uh, so, Visa, I don't even have any trivia on how Visa is or what it is. It just is. Anyway. Yeah, I don't like there's more and more pressure to mess with Steam. It seems like more and more political and special interest groups want to mess with Steam, and I think it's because Steam's a monopoly. I mean, it's not a monopoly, but it is a monopoly. Look, I like GOG. I do. But we all know that there's no competition. The biggest competitor they've got is what? You can't really call the app stores competition because it's a different market. Yeah. Anyway, they're going to keep pushing Steam and trying to get Steam to compromise on everything. Oh, we're throwing a party. Good grief, we have a whole crowd in here. There's more people living in my house that aren't us than are us. Well, Miss Fisher will probably leave right away. The other two are just here until things clear up. It's a nasty winter out there. And at least Noob is gonna help clean up all the blood, puke, and animal poop everywhere. So he's a good guy in my book. Franklin needs to get out of here. The sooner the better. Man, we can barely move. God, this needs to go away. The sight and hearing are turned up to the point where it's painful. Power just can't hold with this long-lasting winter. Hey, Drixon, Drowbard. Well, okay then. Well, how about that? It took years, but they finally got back together. Though I still see a negative 15 rift on them. I guess that'll never fully heal. Look, just don't get addicted to crap and go crazy again, okay? The Japanese banks were in on it. Yeah, we need another eye. We're working on it. We need to get the research going. We're gonna get fancy eyes soon. Bionic replacements are like my top priority, behind locating more steel, because holy crap, do we need more steel. Alright, Franklin. When there's too many people, we end up spending all of our time cooking. When there's only 2 people, it's not so bad. Oh, this should be held open. Oh, did you just find something? Oh yeah, you're an addict. That's right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Please don't tell me we actually... Yes, we did. We burned Glitter World medicine on her. Shit. I always forget to set that. This stuff's so expensive. I gotta get these freeloaders out of my house. That is huge. Yes. When in battle, 2 wargs will follow us. Huge. What's this? A solar flare? What, the volcanic winter can't keep the solar flare out? We are running dangerously low on food. And since this winter came, nothing is showing up. So. I'm gonna have to soon. Yeah, some relationships have to be broken and healed. Operation Underworld? Don't know that one. At first I thought it said Ultima Underworld, but nope. No, not there. I don't care what happens in this location. It's just some steel I need to come back for when the winter's over. We might have to go on a hunting trip. Through the deep snow. If this volcanic winter doesn't end, if we don't get some wildlife... This is brutal. You need to stay inside. Your clothes aren't warm enough for this. Let the people dressed warm go outside. We could cut more corn early. I think this is going to be the last haul of Devil Strand. Stupid flu. They might not survive because of that. What do you mean dirt and cooking area? I made this place clean. It's clean. Well, I'm tired of this ratty apparel debuff. Let's make some nice clothing for everyone. Crap. Oh, and an eclipse, just to make sure that I have no power during this fight. For my turrets. We can take this. Fisher, what are you complaining about? We're letting you stay here for free. With the wargs, we'll have a strong melee. You'd be better off shooting, but all I got is bows. It's okay. As long as you tie one of them down, it's okay. We'll conserve our mortar shells. Ooh, a scyther, that's bad. Alright. Alright, Franklin, grab the EMP grenades. Grab the large machine gun, noob. Okay. So, those four will hopefully crash into this, which should be pretty good against them, if we have power, which we won't. We can lob a grenade right there, shut them down. As for the Scyther, I could get it with the traps. Hopefully no one has a mental break because of this. I don't think I need the armor for this fight. EMP tends to be pretty good against them. Well, she can't move, so she can break down all she wants. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Alright. It's only 10 below. We can go as a force. I hate Scythers. They're so freaking dangerous. Hit. Put a grenade here. His mobility has been slowed down. It's really hard for me to judge. That's your cue! Melee! Dogpile! Okay. That's the thing I'm most afraid of removed. Back inside. Okay. What path are you taking? I gotta get rid of that as soon as summer starts again. This one's going that way. That one's going that way. Alright, 2 Lancers. No! You bastards! They always go for the pets. Alright, revenge got. My puppy! Who shoots a puppy? Hateful mechanoids. Alright, you can go back to what you're doing. You can go back to what you're doing. All we need is the mace and the EMP. How I wish I could give Droubard an EMP grenade to chuck before coming in with the mace. She could solo a lot of these encounters. No! Stop it! Leave my dogs alone! Oh my gosh, this is gonna suck. Now I regret not putting the armor on. Please don't miss. Jaw. That helmet just saved your ass. Eventually, all these wargs, the ones that survive, are going to end up in a pack surrounding us when we're in battle. Alright, that leaves a single problem down here. Oh, these defenses are super unfinished, though. But if I can catch it in a corner, it won't matter. Oh, okay, hold on. This is as far as you get. Fisher steps outside. She's not dressed for the occasion. During a battle. I gotta get Fisher out of here. We'll give her some kind of warm clothes. Got it. Punch him. Rip and tear. Ma'am, no. Why are you still here? Because it's cold and you can't leave in the cold. You're in a t-shirt. Alright, you're gonna clean as well. Can you do anything? I mean, I appreciate that you can clean, but you can craft, just not very well. Look. Go clean things. Alright? I'm gonna make some nice warm clothes for everyone. And we'll all be nice and warm. And it'll be great. And no longer wearing things that are falling off our bodies. Okay, she's healing herself. That's fine. Don't want to lose any teeth. Yeah, we haven't researched the silver tiles yet. We haven't figured out how to put silver on the floor. It's complicated. It involves gravity and all kinds of forces. At least the Labradors are okay. Well, we lost a warg, but we've still got 4 wargs. So. The Labradors are for hauling things. Oh, I don't care about that. As soon as it's warm, we're going to send someone there to close that out. Okay, that's not a medical bed. That can just be for Fisher for the time being. Don't worry, I won't send you out here in t-shirts. I'll get you good stuff. We're working on it. Unfortunately, he's been the chef for a while. I guess Drowbard can kind of cook now. It's taken a while, but she's capable now. Nobody else is capable of cooking. These guys would burn cereal. Because they're desperate. They keep crashing, horrifically injured. Or begging. They're just for the winter. Yeah, you're welcome. Do what you want. I don't care. I don't know what you think you're attacking. Look at this. Everything's getting cleaned. Not my pemmican. Okay, there's no food. Well, that means somebody's got to go in the cook pot. Oh. Ah, there it is. We can leave it at that. We have no medicine anyway, but... I know I'm low on food. I'm working on it. Alright. It's actually fairly warm now. Oh, good. Okay. She should be focused on the harvest. Alright, we've made a bunch of pants. Everyone's got Devil Strand pants. Hold on a second. Go wear something else. I'm gonna get the good ones. Oh, hey, I made a Masterwork shirt once. It's also no good. Okay. They've given up and are leaving. You don't say. Okay. We'll make hoods, we'll make parkas. We'll turn this Devil Strand into a whole lot of new clothes. Alright, where is it? Go put that on. Put on some pants, man. There you go. Oh. There we go. That'll speed that up. Hoods! Y'all love hoods, don't ya? What was that sound? What did I just hear? I don't see any fights or anything. What was that sound? Hello there, Robert. Yes, yes. No eating the guests. That's not what we do around here. We're making them nice hoods. They can show off my fashion everywhere they go, and maybe drive up the price and value of my work. Who knows? We need a label for these things. Okay, we did button-up shirts. Hold on a second. Alright. They took them all. That's fine. Make one more for yourself. Or for whoever needs it. I'll take this one. There. We'll make an extra shirt. Then we'll make the new parkas. I'm afraid, as much as I love the Thrombo one, it's actually reached the point where it's giving her mood penalties. To get more Thrombo fur. We'll just keep waiting for a new opportunity. It'll come one of these days. Alright, we got corn here for the animals. The animals will be okay. We've got a little corn and meat for ourselves. I think we can survive the winter. It's been tough, but we'll be okay. And look, the place is clean. All right. All right, melt down everything that can be melted. We need the steel. As for Miss Fisher, I don't know. None of these knuckleheads have any intellect. I really want to do the ground scanning drilling thing pretty badly. We never managed to do it before. Let's try it. Oh, fuck. What now? Rivals. Not all of them are equipped for these temperatures. They have nothing we would ever want. And they're a pain. There is, however, a whole bunch of them. They're splitting themselves up. These defenses aren't ready yet. All right. Bonking stick ready. I hope this doesn't cause it to lose the 72% it's sitting on. Divert all power to weapons, Captain. I'll leave them that to it. Okay. That's quite a group coming that way. This group, as long as the power remains on, I think this group is screwed. How's it going, noob? Good work. The northern front is secure. I think all of the remaining ones are down here. It's working quite well. Run! Fly, you fools! And now the wargs come in. He's trying to claw his way through the door, and a fricking dire wolf comes out and rips him in half. Yep. All right. I would say that was an unmitigated success. They used up one of my traps. Maybe two of my traps. And of course the wear and tear on these. But all in all, I'd say that went pretty well. She can cremate, that's fine. Why don't you shred those mechanoids from earlier? Ah, jeez. Could you get that corn, like, anywhere else? Thank you. Alright. And the power's out. I did keep the 72%. That's good. Alright, clean up this mess. Please go away, volcanic winter. New versions of Roller Coaster Tycoon are just horrible. I still haven't played the old Bullfrog game. It's gotta be in my Exodus, though. Robin Hood of Sherwood series. I actually grew up with the Disney Robin Hood. Looking at it again as an adult, the animation is actually really freaking good. Looking at the fight scene where Friar Tuck is, you know, pretty much just gets his ass handed to him and is cuffed. Not Friar Tuck. What's the name? Yeah, Friar Tuck. Yeah, anyway. A lot of great Robin Hood movies out there, though. Well, this time I did change some stuff. I pulled Restream out of the mix today. And, yeah, stuff got screwed up somehow. There. Oh, crap! The meteor that fell through my roof. We need to pull that thing apart. Cremating. Alright. Still, the brutal winter continues. Even running full speed, the fan cannot make up for the loss. Each one of these turrets eats power, too. 2 of them is roughly equal to a heater. Alright, melt down all the weapons we don't want for steel. We have lots of uses for steel. Let's grab some more components. It's cool. It's warm enough she can go out and do that. Alright, these defenses I'm very happy with. They worked quite well. I can't wait to research a better class of turret. Exotic goods, you say? None of these knuckleheads can do social interactions either. Fine. I'll do it myself. Alright, we could have chickens. That's never worked out for me yet. We always have issues with power and other things, and then they freeze. Let's see. They have components. Ah, Glitter World Medicine. We have $8, so let's start by seeing what we can sell. They won't buy anything we have. Oh, that's great. Okay, well. If only we had art to sell. Oh. It's here to torture me. That's what it is. We have no money. And they offer me all sorts of great stuff. Glitter World Medicine is absolutely necessary if we're going to do surgeries. Well, hmm. There's no way I can afford anything. No, I just can't do business right now. I got nothing. Pooh. Well, that's just unfortunate. Alright. Remember those couple of years where we had too much food? Ah, those were the days, weren't they? I have nothing for the dogs to eat. This is bad. Wildlife have appeared! Wow! We could try. We could try to tame the muffalo. I would love to try to tame the muffalo. Oh, it's a hard snow right now. But the nuclear winter's over, so the animals showed up again. That's a 1. One delightful dinner. You like that new parka, don't you? Yeah. Now that she's not in a t-shirt, she can make herself useful. Okay. Goal. Meat for dogs. Ivanhoe. I know I had that novel as a kid, but I never actually got around to that one. You know, some way to preserve meat would be great. Alright, the dogs have their food. Go try to tame the muffalo. This might be your big breakthrough on animals. And we'll eat the ones you tame. I don't think I gained any XP. Did I gain any XP from that? Nuclear winter's over. We should have power to spare now. None of the generators are broken. What do you mean it's gonna wander off? Someone broke the fence here. Now, who would go and do a thing like that? Yeah, you could definitely do some art again. Why, we even have some jade. Yeah. There we go. She can do some art. We'll be able to sell to the next merchant. Alright, where'd all the meat go? Did we just eat 3 entire dough that quickly? Huh. Well, maybe we'll eat a muffalo or two next. Ah, I've heard that story repeatedly. Snyder doesn't read books anymore, and I eventually came to find out that was what happened. And they gave me absolute trash to read in high school. For every good book that they'd give me like 3 that were just garbage. It was awful. I love reading. Audiobooks are the best, but man, what they do in high school is just the worst. Just keep going. It's basically a hunting chance with no way for them to bite back. But eventually we want to tame better things. Yeah, we're out of food. Yes, there should be atomic power in this game. I find it almost... I find it inexcusable that you can't do atomic power. What the heck? Absolutely should have been part of the base game. Alright. We've been repairing the base. You know what? I think you should make more. We need parkas for everyone. No, I haven't read Raymond E. Feist. Or at least I don't recognize the author's name. It's -2. What are you guys' limits again? -22? It is spring. I think I'm gonna loose the hounds. Unleash the hounds! They should be fine as long as there's no cold snaps. And... who needs warm clothes? Her? We got her the parka. Oh, she doesn't have a parka yet. Ooh. Crap. Don't worry. She's got a parka now. A good one. Okay. So the dog should bring back all of this. What's your problem? We have no psychite for her. She's gonna go nuts. We only have to put up with her for a little bit longer. There's nothing I can do. I don't have any psychite. We had to deal with this in the past, and, you know, we threw it all out. Alright, so the dog should bring all of this great stuff back to us on their own. The fact that she won't haul when she mines won't be an issue, because the dogs will carry stuff. Rift War Cycle series. Ah. I tried the first Witcher novel and I couldn't get into it. I've talked about this before, but I'm a trained sword fighter, and you'll just have to take... I'm not going to get into it. Just take my word for it. The sword fighting training in that book was bad. just put it that way. It's bad. That's a problem. Oh, well, what do you guys got for trade? All right, you war merchants are bringing wolves and lynxes. Lynxes would be interesting. That would be a little bit different. I need medicine. Please tell me you'll buy something that I have. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, get rid of all this crap. That's not enough to afford the herbal medicine, huh? Enough weapons to mount multiple attacks on your enemies? It's no good, huh? Oh, man, I made a crappy one. How'd that happen? Excellent, 12%. Man, I wish I could repair things. Ah, one jade sculpture. Excellent. This one representation of a solitary trout rendered in a silhouette. If you squint your eyes, the triangular composition of the image reveals the outline of a sardine. Relatively straightforward compared to her other works. A lot less pretentious, honestly. Oh. Oh no, you don't have money. Uh, that'll do. Okay, you're making dusters for sale. Yes, I need to get through 800 leather. Yeah, well, should turn all that into stuff and sell it. On the jade, the tons of jade we've got, sculptures for sale. And this will be our last big harvest of Devil Strand. 3 Muffalo. Suddenly the game's being nice to me. After the way it's been treating me, I don't trust it. Oh, well, I'm just going to ignore that. It is warm enough. I suppose we should be planning to send a group over there to haul the rest of the steel. But I don't have enough hauling animals left alive. Well, can the Muffalo haul? I actually don't know. They probably can. If the Muffalo can haul, then I suppose I'll be okay. The second book contradicts some of the expedition from the first book. I hate when they do that. the cauliflower, which represents something, probably. It probably represents something important. Well, it's starting to look very good again. It took years, but okay. Gonna have to cook more food. What food? Uh-oh. Crap. Well, it was fun trying to tame them. But if you won't be mine, you won't be anyone else's either. If you won't be my fluffy friends, you'll be on my plate. Okay, how fast can we move? 94? Probably be okay. How fast do you move? 96? It's probably okay. It's only a 10% chance. The first shot scatters the horde, so... Oh, hey, I got a warg with me. Oh, yeah, I'll be fine. I got a hunting dog. And your fur will make for some nice warm socks. Get 2 more. That's right, don't go quietly into the night. Fight back! If you can. Should probably emphasize it, depending on how important that rule is. Crap. I just realized I need to put another dog bowl out. Outside. Actually, no, it can go there. Okay. Fine, eat. Alright, this will get meat for my pets. And meat for us. Still 9 degrees. We're still doing good. What are you doing? Oh, I guess you could just let the dogs eat the muffalo straight. I mean, sure, fine, whatever. If they're happy that way, I mean, let them. The dogs are bringing the muffalo back for me as well. What was that? Elephant leather? Thanks, I guess. We need to repair what that meteor struck. Do we have wood? A little bit. Enough to do this repair. I hope. Alright, dog bowl. Full. Now let's cook meals because we don't have food. He's eventually going to have to learn to art. I've never once gotten a harvest of hay grass outside of these. Is a rule that suggests that a person is spared a dreadful fate. Ah, yes! The sword of Damocles continues to hang over you. You have been spared for now. One of those kind of situations, huh? Alright, art is up to 12. Bacchus's meeting. A drunken meeting. Of the nation of Gorar. I have 2 hours to get there. Well, that ain't happening. Things are much better than they were. Much, much better. I would like to set up more defenses, but what I really want to do is kick these people out of my research room and research. Alright. We also seem to have power again. Thank you so much for going away. Nuclear winter. Volcanic winter, whatever. Boy, our power system is really rough. If I had all those trees, we could have done so much. We would have been able to just run wood-burning generators in emergencies, convert it into biofuel. I still mourn the loss of all the trees I planted. Ah. How far did I get into the first novel? I'm not sure. Somewhere in the middle? Somewhere in the middle. I didn't finish it. Ow. Ow. I see. You're bonded to Franklin. Well, he gets to take you with him then. Anyway, go outside and eat. Go in the freezer and eat. I don't care. Yeah, I didn't get all the way through it. I probably switched over to some crappy Japanese light novels or something. I have still piles and piles of those. Usually I throw more often than not, I give up on them pretty quickly and throw them out. Some of them I'll read even though they're trash. Some of them are actually good. At the moment, I have a story I'm enjoying. It's called, oh, what was I gonna... Oh, I don't care about that place. I really need to send my guys there. It's called Delve. I found it online, and I've been listening to it while I work on things. You know, do the dishes, vacuum, that sort of thing. Anyway. And by listen, I mean I literally stuffed it into a program and spat out a robotic voice reading it. The same one I've been using for like a decade or more. Anyway, I mean, if you're into literary RPG stuff, it's, you know what I'm talking about, where you've got RPG systems and mechanics that are just like life and everyone lives with them. Yeah. The main character's got an interesting build going. But he's also, even though I'm pretty far into it, I guess, maybe not, he's still also very weak. And his build is a glass cannon, and a rather extreme glass cannon. He's become kind of a paranoid wreck, wearing armor 24/7, and feeling terribly naked when he takes so much as his helmet off. Do I recall the rules for magic? They had to take some kind of grasses, some kind of... As I gather it, they were taking some kind of super serums. It would render them infertile, but make them into witchers. Whereas actual mages were a different thing that were not witchers. I think that's what I remember of it. I don't remember if they actually explained the... Oh, shit, that's a lot of them. I don't remember if they actually explained how magic works in any detail. Well... At least the whole herd didn't attack. I no longer have a peg leg, but a proper robo leg. I no longer fear beaver attacks. Man, how do you have like a 16? You're a region-known master, and yet you're constantly missing. There's no way you're a region-known master with aiming like that. Okay, harvesting, training, hauling, all good things. There are no sharpshooters in Rimworld. Anyway, we're gonna have beaver pelt hats. My Labrador will retrieve them. Hey, what are you doing eating that tiny pine tree? Do you know how hard it is to find trees around here? They're precious. This is a pain in the ass. They're small and hard to hit, but I don't want to get close to them because they counterattack. Ah, it ate one. Oh, what now? Unusual tactics. Shit, I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Everybody inside. All right, all the animals. I don't want to lose any more pets. Okay. What are we up against? Oh. Okay. They're going to try to smash through a wall. We can't let them do that. All right. Why are you still hauling those around? Do you have a... No, I guess you don't have any other options. Well, you're cooking. That's fine. And you're just upset. Alright, I do not want... Okay, they're going that way. Alright. These power issues. They suck. Uranium mace and... Come on, keep going. Warg! Do your job, Warg! Okay, now you can go nuts. Alright, they're literally all down there. I can work with that. I can flank them. Why is the warg back here again? Greetings. Okay, that went extremely well. I was worried when I saw the hammers, because I've seen them one-tap walls. I was worried they were going to smash right into here and break all this. All right. No, because you'd have to have a ceiling. You'd have to have no ceiling if you have a tree. Yeah, I'd have to have no ceiling. I could have a walled garden with trees. But I haven't gone that far yet. Actually, what killed my trees wasn't... It was toxic fallout. It was the toxic fallout that killed all my trees. There's no way I can shield them from that. You just have to hope it doesn't happen again, but it took like 3 years for it to grow. Maybe with the grow lamps on fertile soil, maybe. Alright. They did do some damage, which is annoying. Alright, almost done tending. Any others still moving? Nobody else wiggling? Then we're done here. Alright, disposal. Ugh. I always forget how useless you are. Well, it's already spring very soon. Very soon. Oh, right, animals. Please get back outside. Oh, shit. Alright, we're at 92%! It's got to find something. The people with magic get deformed children, and that's why sorceresses are told not to have any. Oh, okay. They will fear we'll never have much trees. I know, it's a huge problem I can't fix. I'll have to literally make wood cutting camps. Like, go travel out, cut wood, and come back. The mace user got... Alright. Did I catch that? Book 2. Your mother is a sorceress! Who? The girl? Or the guy, Garrick? Or whatever his name was. Gareth? I still need to play the Witcher games. Ah, uranium. I don't need uranium. I need steel. Great. Alright, turn it off. We're gonna go back to regular research. Not yet, though. We gotta kick these guys out of that place first. It's not a bedroom, it's a laboratory. But we can take care of a few other things we need taking care of before we do a big research drag. We need to repair everything. All right. Oh, shit, that's right. There were beavers. All right, we gotta do something about these two. Two more beavers to eradicate. What is with fantasy authors? At least a certain kind of them. They just can't seem to help themselves. They just have to include that in their books. No, I instantly understood what you mean. As I said, what's wrong with fantasy authors? That so many of them seem to insist that they put that in their books. Oh yes, my book is now hardcore and gritty. You see? Not one of those happy-go-lucky fantasies. No, this has got real weight to it now. Bah. Bah! Maybe I'll be grateful for the uranium later, I don't know. Oh, this just gets better and better. Actually, hauling shouldn't be a thing you guys do anymore. Or at least not that much. Alright, this should be higher priority than this. This is where rocks go, mostly. Cool. Okay. So you guys took a beating in that last battle. Okay, looks like the snow's almost melted. I can dismiss them real soon. We got them some nice... Look at these sets of clothes. Man, this is some high-quality dreads. They'll be good even in the middle of winter. But it's not the middle of winter now, it's summer. This one probably needs a weapon of some kind. I kinda wanna set them up with a second colony and let them try to survive there as a separate colony. But then again, maybe that's not such a good idea after all. I mean, the second colony could do research, but they all have, like, no intellect. So what would that do? Hey! Do not attack my trade beacon! Hey! Yeah, you guys gotta go. Yeah, you guys gotta get out of here. It's warm enough. All right. You guys survived the winter. It's no longer a volcanic horror winter. You got good stuff. I'm even letting you keep my large machine gun. Goodbye. Yeesh. All right. We've been utterly cleaned out of food at this point. I might have to go hunt some caribou. Ah, good, we're finally gonna get some heel root? Wait. The caribou ate my heel root again! I wasn't paying attention and they got most of it. I can never get a harvest of heel root. You stupid things! I'm gonna have to wall the heel root off. I don't want to build a wall. I want to research. I built enough wall. Having a hunting dog with me makes me feel way more comfortable. Caribou used to be kind of terrifying to hunt. I'd only do it when I was desperate. Okay. Oh, I left a trap out here. There's one that's ready to harvest. There any more? Lots more. Here to eat my heel root. Hmm. Yeah, 14 is a bit much, I think, for anybody at just about any time period, I would hope. I know things were different back in the day, but man. Camel for faster travel. Hmm. Always tempting. We'd have it all summer to run stuff. Hmm. Okay, Glitter World Medicine. Advanced components. I would love to sample skill trainers. Hmm. Bionic eyeball. We have another chance. All right. Let's try it again. The bionic eyeball. Let me cook up some meals real quick. Oh, it has? Well, I wish it wouldn't. Can you fix that? Should still be able to make the simple meals. Simple meal, please. But what do you call this? Stay away from my heal root. Alright. We get some cooking done. And then... the medical is up to 15 now. That's gotta be good enough. Man. That took a lot of herbal medicine. She's just burning it on this muffalo. But I'm sure each one of this is giving her XP. Oh, you cured a heart condition with herbal medicine. Oh, you are something else as a doctor. Holy crap. Alright. Rest. Alright. We're gonna give it a try. Okay. Fair enough. Once she's awake, we're gonna put the new eyeball in. Here, focus on this. This is more important. Alright. We've only got one shot at this. Right eye. We still need another leg and a spine. But... what do you mean, no doctor? What do you mean, no doctor? What are you saying? You were like this last time. Fine! I'm assigning you to this bed. Get your ass in it. Alright. Here we go. Eyeball! Eyeball! The bionic thrombo. Now that would be a mod worth having. It worked. We've finally done it. We finally done it! We can see out of 2 eyes! Maybe we'll stop missing so much. Ah. It's not the Archotech Super Eye, but it's pretty frickin' cool. Regardless. Alright. We just need to replace one more leg, a spine. She needs an arm and an eye. But, you know what we're going to start doing now? We're going to enter a massive research phase. Yes, we are. With the only thing taking us out being harvests. Oh, really? Yeah, I have no idea why the stream is acting up. Here, get these out of here. I wonder if a uranium helmet would be a good idea. He's up and about. Perhaps not at his best, but up and about. Oh. And the moment I do that, 30% research boost. Just by uninstalling the bed. I guess turning it on its side. Weird. Very strange. But what can you do? Alright. This is a really excellent mace. But this has always just been a normal charge rifle. We're going to have a shield belt for our melee champion. And then it's all in on bionic replacements. Prosthetics will be done in just a moment. Oh, the anesthesias are making you vomit. Yuck. Clean that up. All right. Well, this is all the way up at 9 now. There's only a few things left to hit my goal of all 10, and a whole lot of research. But we're pretty close to the end of the tech tree. We can see it. I don't know what all this is about. A ship reactor. A ship engine. Sounds to me like build your own spaceship. Do-it-yourself spaceship, red-green style. Lots of duct tape holding it together. I do like having the cotton. But I'm going to put a batch of heel root here. Okay. Prosthetics it is. Is that something we make here? No, it's not? Why did I make that fabrication bench for anyway? Why is the shield belt not here either? How do I make a shield belt? What else could it be? Hold on. That's not right. I want those transport pods. Machining table. Well, this is a machining table. Why am I just not seeing it? Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Plasteel, steel, and components. Hell yeah. What's this? Why are you trying to join? Nowhere left to go. A housewife? Whose housewife? You can stay for a little bit. We'll get you hooked up with some new clothes. Oh, geez, yeah, we'll get you set up with something, ma'am. And then you're on your way. Oh, you actually have a passion for research. That's unusual. Haven't seen that yet. All right. Wait, what are you good at? Huh. Well, you can clean. You can clean the place up. What? Ibex doe. It lost a fight and slowly died, it did. I see. She's got remedial cooking ability. We can let her handle the cooking as well. Yeah. We are awfully short on food right now. These 10 meals are all there is. Hey, they're eating my stuff again! Hey! Get out of my garden! Why are you starving? Shit. We'll fix it. A bionic stomach. I saw one of those! Good dog. Pests. How dare you ruin my garden? You did this in past years, too. Prosthetics learned. Bionic prosthetics. What we've really been after for so long. Well, it will finally be ours. I just don't have power, man. It's just never enough somehow. I want to build another thing here, but I'm kind of afraid to. Because then I have to defend that as well. Hmm. Well, let's think. Hmm. That would take a huge chunk of what I have left for resources. I'd have to cut and form. Hmm. Built the wall around, linked it up to this. The mortar chamber. Then I'd have to put defenses up. big problem is I don't want to defend it. I want to have it, but I don't want to defend it. Is there any other way I could get more power? Not any good ways. I could establish another turbine. Only I had, like, something else. Is there anything else? Power sources? Doesn't look like there is. It looks like I'm stuck with the options I got. Alright, I'll commit to this. This is a major upgrade. And I guess this is where we'll end today. We got an eyeball. That's nice. Jeez. Can I just do something that would convince the enemies to just ignore this location? Just don't break this. This is expensive. Go somewhere else. I'll have to cut the blocks. Alright. Yeah, delete that. Do I want to connect it, or do I want to disconnect it? Maybe I want to disconnect it. Maybe I just want it like this. I can leave one tile unroofed. So it's not super hot. And then I'd need a power line. Redundant power lines. Okay, I might have enough limestone. I do not have enough wood. I have just about everything else, though, but it's going to use up just about everything. Alright. Go ahead and make this all corn. I need wood. Alright. Not very good at it, but you can get the trees eventually. We might have made more kibble than necessary. Alright. Power level is medium. Whoa, it's a massive penalty. -22. It's horrible. Oh well. I don't think we're replanting that again. It's a waste of time. With all these caribou out, they're everywhere. Four-legged, hoofed heel sharks, devouring our healing everywhere they go. I really want to end by getting this research, but no. We're going to end by constructing. Well, I don't want to know what the author did, so I'd rather not. I never read A Song of Ice and Fire because I didn't care to read a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. I completely skipped Game of Thrones even while I had my coworkers, people who weren't even into fantasy, always trying to tell me all about it and get me into it, and I was just like, no, it's not my kind of book, thanks. We're still working on that. I might actually have to give them skill trainers before I dare do something like installing eyeballs and arms. Because if I screw up the arms, I mean, good grief, you're just left with a peg arm. That's no good. All right. We're gonna need more wood. We're gonna need more wood. She can retrieve the wood. We'll put this in. And all of our power issues should be solved as long as this doesn't break. And nobody gets at this one. Nobody's bothered it yet. This is at least at the heart of the base. So this one's safe. But yeah, not these two. We have so much dedicated to our power system at this point. Children of the Lamp, I have not. Well, I'm not going to provoke them. I got my eyes on you. You pests. Alright. Good. I'm so glad, by the way, that hidden conduits don't have bzzz. It's so nice. Just bury them under the ground. It never happens because those bzzz would constantly drain your batteries and just be miserable. They were the worst event. Well, no, they were far from the worst event, but they were annoying! Super annoying! He would have made even the idea of using carpeting would be laughable with those. I would like to research carpets. Oh, I'm sorry, Elena. While you're here, you can stay there. Okay. All right. All right. Temporarily, you are unrestricted. Hold on. There we go. All right. Retrieval. Akhenaten Adventure in 2004. Ah, maybe. Have I ever given a list of just what my favorite novels are? Hmm. I'm a big fan of Mark Twain, actually. Not everything he wrote was great, but he had more hits than most. I really like Jules Verne. Jules Verne had some real problems as an author, but he was so imaginative, and his best novels were fantastic. I like Brandon Sanderson's older works. There was a period where he wrote the best novels. He was really, really good for a while. But, you know, he's still pretty decent. But he was the best. Robert Jordan, actually. Robert Jordan's Conan the Barbarian novels. Oh, shit. Okay, hold up. Oh, a termite with a thump cannon. I don't like that. I don't like the thump cannon. Oh, I think I let somebody run off with my EMP grenades. I should have a spare, though. I do not have EMP grenades. Oh, shit. Well, that changes things a little bit. Oh, crap. Maybe an axe? They ate more of it. So annoying. Hey. I don't suppose you guys could help me out in the coming battle, could you? Would you? Might you? Oh, they have some steel. We're gonna get better armor soon. We will. The steel is important. Hold on a second. More components. With the steel and the components, I could make more defenses. They're going up this way. I don't want them to go that way. I really, really wish I had EMP. Back up. A group of Outlanders has arrived in transport pods. Their pods went high wire, scattering across the area. They're moving to help me immediately. Oh, well that's nice. I have to do something nice for them after this. Oh no, oh shit, are they shooting my dogs? Oh crap, I've got to tell the dogs to go inside. Oh, they're breaking my turrets. No. There we go. Go in there. They're breaking my traps. Careless with a knife. This thing seems to be quite durable. Oh, he's outside your range. Go there. All better? You'll be able to shoot from here. Trap got one. Darn it. You junked two of them and the walls. Stop it! Get him! He's wrecking all our shit! I want to see the termites. Let's see. Melee DPS sucks. Shooting accuracy is very high. I bet you're doing extra damage to structures. Careful! Well, thanks, guys. I owe you one. Sabota? That's the one we've been trading with the most, I think, right? Yeah, I have to do something nice for you. Oh, shit. Quickly. The guy that came at them with a knife, yeah, he's not looking as good. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, right, you. Go eat that guy's lunch. That'll make you feel better. Hmm. Ha. Hmm. I need to go to bed. Ah, right, so. Let's finish this up. And then we'll carry on tomorrow. Looks like we have plenty of wood now. Finish the wooden wall. Right, books that I enjoyed. Let me see. Right, so I forget where I was in listing them. I like Dracula. Let me see. That was pretty good. I liked what now? Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, they're welcome to try. All right. The Owen Colfer books, Artemis Fowl, were very hit and miss. Some of them were good, and some of them not so much. Let's see. I enjoyed Harry Dresden. I liked some of the Harry Dresden books quite a bit. It was quite a while ago. The by the same author, The Furies of Calderon. I really enjoyed that series. The Furies of Calderon is great. Um, I mean, obviously, I've read The Wheel of Time. I mean, obviously, I would have no nerd cred if I hadn't, I guess. But, panned out to be just about the best fantasy series ever written, but is pretty bloated. I wish someone could cut out, like, maybe 30% and make it smaller, but I don't think I could trust anyone to do that without messing it up. You know what I mean? Let me see. Beyond that, what else we got? I really, really enjoy Mother of Learning. You can find that one online. It starts out really slow, but it gets really good. The Martian! That was a great book. That was a great book. The movie's good too. They made some changes between the two, but it's a good adaptation. It's good. I like Mark Watney. Oh, geez, what else? Man, there are so many good books I've read over the years. The Wizard of Oz, I was a kid when I read them. The Hobbit. I actually like The Hobbit even more than I like Lord of the Rings. Actually, I think The Hobbit was his best work. Probably for a nerd, that's a heretical opinion, but I don't know. I just really like The Hobbit. Hmm. Hmm. Death with Kindness. That's a murder mystery name right there. Hmm. Yeah, I'll take another medical textbook. They do have a bionic eye. We'll be able to make those ourselves soon, but if I could just buy one, unfortunately I cannot afford this. It's going to be hard to afford anything from these guys. I would have to give up animals. I don't know. Hmm. Let's get the Glitter World medicine. It's important. And let's sell... We'll sell a yak. No, we'll sell the Muffalo. I have no money now. But we got medicine for installing eyeballs with. And that's important. One character becomes insufferable. Who knows? I don't know. I'll make a note of it, though. I'll make a note of Children of the Lamp. Don't know when I'll get to it. Let me see. I enjoy Bog Standard Isekai quite a bit. That's a good one. Beers and Beards. That's a great one. There's a bunch of sci-fi novels. Some of them are very memorable, but I usually tend to favor fantasy more than sci-fi. Most of my favorites are fantasy. And then there are some that I just hated. I did not particularly enjoy the Sword of Truth series, and I read through quite a few of them. Every time it gave me hope that the series was going to become better, it didn't. Basically, it didn't. Ugh. Anyway, let me see. What was it called? I think it's The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. I think that's the name. I might be naming the wrong book. It's an extremely well-written story that I don't enjoy. It's, I guess I would say leaning a little bit too much into being dark and realistic. Oh shit. We just can't catch a break with these caribou. They're gonna now wreck my traps. Shit. And there's not much I can do about it either. This is gonna do a ton of damage to me. Every trap they set off, that's resources lost. Every bullet fired from a turret, that's resources lost. Doesn't look like all of them went mad, though. Looks like the Psychic Pulse only got some of them. We'll just think of this as extreme hunting. Alright. Get him with that mace. Bonk. Alright. Well, looks like you're just fine. We suffered no injuries at all. Only one trap was lost. This is about as good a result as we could have possibly hoped. Oh, looks like we did take some damage. Oh well. The element of discovery. Hey! We're in a really good position. We went to hell and back, but we're in a really great position now, and we're wrapping up and ending the stream. Jeez. You can probably tell by looking around that we had a rough time. What happened there? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Our allies. A dead goose? A caravan. Are they going to blame us for all of this? It's not the caribou, because there's no dead caribou bodies. What got them? What got to them? Oh no! Problems for future me. Anyway, this is basically settled. We've got stronger output. The batteries are charged for the first time in forever. We won't have rolling blackouts killing our fridge and shutting down our turrets. Hopefully things will work out. I do have enough limestone to finish this wall and enough wood to finish this. Hopefully they'll just ignore it like they ignore this one and come for the main facility. We do need some various repairs. But yeah. Yeah. We're in an awesome position, and we're about to be able to make our own bionic parts. Ah! I don't know how it happened, Goose. I'm sorry. I looked away. Ismail? The psychic attack. The psychic blast that drove the caribou insane. It drove the caravan insane. They killed each other. The psychic blast made them kill each other. Holy crap. I really hope that my ally that saved my butt from those robots is not going to hold this against me. I really hope this doesn't come back to them and they blame me for it. It happened on my lawn, but it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Quick, cremate all the bodies. Who knows where they were when they died? It could have happened anywhere. There's no evidence linking this to me. As for the goose, we can eat that evidence. A cool cowboy hat. Well, if we get Thrombo fur, we can get away with cowboy hats. Although, I don't know. I kind of like having something on my head that keeps my head intact. This protects my head, my left eye, my right eye, my left ear, my right ear, my nose, and my jaw. If something bad happens to your head, you suffer brain damage and or die. Eyes and ears can be replaced. The nose is permanently gone. There's no... I think in one of the DLC you can get a wooden nose. And the jaw, well, there's dentures. But no super bite through other people's guns dentures. It would be nice to have metal teeth that could eat guns with a bionic stomach, but it's not there. So the jaw gets wrecked, you get dentures. So I think the marine helmet is just objectively the correct thing to have on our heads. There's no speed penalty for wearing it or anything. It's good. I wish I could put a cowboy hat on top of it, but that's not an option. It also keeps you warm, so it's got that going for it. I think we might go with reconnaissance armor as our go-to main body when we can get it, because I don't think it has any speed penalty, unless I'm misremembering. So we should be able to wear that 24/7, no worries. And then marine armor is for a hard battle at that point. But I really like having mobility. If we could get super architect legs, man, just outrun so many enemies. Anyway, we're going to have to harvest all the heal root we can find. We've got some meat again. Meat's back on the menu, boys. And I'm growing a lot more corn now. We still don't... Somehow, my original plan had hydroponics, and we never got hydroponics. But, anyway, hopefully I've solved the power issue. Hopefully. I think the deep drill would be a lot more useful in a larger colony. Wait, I have 2,000. Why did it act like I had no money? I thought I had no money. Anyway, next time we'll be installing eyes and arms and... You know what? We might as well just go full bionic. We might as well at this point. Like, look at this. Right eye, right soldier, right... Okay, at this point... One side of his body is all robotic, and the other side is still human. Might as well go full RoboCop. Go all the way, right? So, there's that. I don't know if I can... I saw a robotic spine somewhere in one of our attempts. I don't know if that's something we can make... Oh my gosh, you can make a bionic tongue. Match a normal tongue in speaking, eating, and tasting. Here it is, bionic spine. It matches the performance of a biological spine. So this is no advantage. It's equal to, not greater than. But the legs are superior, the arms are superior, the eyes are superior, the ears... I'm not entirely sure what you need those for. But they're there! Oh wait, there is a bionic jaw. Huh. It makes you better at chewing, I guess. Huh. Beauty -4, though. Really? Really? It's an ugly jaw, though. Well, what can you do? Unless you can buy the real expensive stuff. We gotta clean this place, man. Alright. I wish we could keep the antlers and use those for something. No, we haven't been able to watch any in a while. He's out of town. So, yeah, we were doing, we were doing about one or, we were getting about 3 or 4 episodes a week for a while there. But, yeah, he's been out of town for a while. We're going to try to figure out some way where we can watch together online. Yeah. I think we were in season 2. Anyway, I need to go to bed. So, I think I pretty well summarized everything that's going on. Disappointingly, I can't do anything with this bench currently. This big lump here can only make components. What a super expensive paperweight it is for now. But the recon armor, if I want a better charge rifle, or even whatever a charge lance may be, range 33, be a little bit longer range. I'll think of it as a super sniper rifle. If I want to be able to make stronger ones, we'd want this. I'm leaning towards recon armor with marine helmets. The hospital bed might be nice. We've never done a hospital yet. The transport pods seem awesome, but I need to figure out how you'd launch yourself back. I think you'd have to send resources to launch to build another one to launch yourself back. Unless there's something I don't know, which there might be something I don't know. I kind of want to see an auto cannon pretty badly. I want those. I'd love to see a minigun. Let me see. The uranium slug turret. 46 range, massive armor penetration, 55 damage. It looks like a sniper rifle. This one would be shooting bursts of 3. Yeah. I think I need... Oh, man, rocket swarm launcher, though. Damage 24. This would tear up my own walls. 12. This is for dealing with Zerg rushes. I would love to get a full set of turrets and see what kind of defenses I could build. I would love to. I just don't see how I could ever have the resources to really test a whole lot of that. Move around the mini turrets and then put in like 2 of these, 1 of these, and maybe 1 of these would probably wipe out almost anything. Actually, I think cut this one out entirely, although it's good. This is an anti-robot weapon. And this is an anti-tribals weapon. You don't really need anything else, just some regular autocannons to draw the enemy fire from the valuable stuff. So yeah, I think we bio up till we're fully bionic. We get ourselves recon armor. Ah, geez, that's a heavy research, man. That takes a long time. Maybe we can just keep buying the helmets. But we'll make the armor at least. And if the helmets ever break down, we can make, you know, these. These are probably fine too. They still protect everything. I probably want to make a new rifle. I probably want to get an excellent charge rifle. And then there's all of this. The end game. So... just a handful of researches and then we'll be in the end game. So long as I can make the defenses just good enough that nothing can break in, we should be able to just quietly research away until we get the win. I think. So I guess after bionicking, we should prioritize the additional turret types. I guess that's what we should prioritize. Probably. There are several different ways to win. The only way that I'm aware of for the game, the only way I'm aware of is to build a spaceship and get off this terrible, horrible planet. And there's also a quest called Ship to the Stars. A friendly AI. He has a starship hidden on the planet. Defend it from raiders until the startup sequence completes. A long, difficult series of battles. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that one this time. I think I'm going to build my own spaceship instead. Let's Starship reactor, a drive, the sleeping cryosleep, build a ship computer core myself. I don't think I want to fight a whole bunch of horrible battles. I think I want the science victory instead. Because we wouldn't win. I am not good enough at the combat, not good enough at designing my death engines, and with just 2 guys, there's no way. If I had 30 guys, I'd be like, all right, this will be epic. We'll see how many survive the final battle. But I don't, so I won't. All right. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off. Bye. And I'm going to